Alright, so now we're in the Lost Woods. We're going to pretty much head the exact same way we did before. At least, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And remember how I said Saria's song literally had only one use? Well, it has a second use. If you want to complete the main storyline. Talk to this guy. He says he won't let anybody in there unless they know Saria. So we're going to play Saria's song. Whoops, that's not right. Talking about how she only taught it to her friends. And trust me, he's talking about the fact that he sees you whenever, he looks at the guy in the green clothing. Now, if you come over here, remember this bean we planted at the last minute. You want to ride it up to here, and you can see the other Skulltulla. There's number 47. Alright, so then we drop back here, and we'll head back. You guys should probably know the way by now through the Kokiri Forest. If not, just listen to your ears like the owl told us. Alright, now that we're here, there should be... I guess not. Usually there's a Wolfos. But here, there's some new enemies. I can't remember what they're called. But they're pretty much... They're really... I don't know how to explain them. They're bad news. Alright, you can see them right there. You want to make sure you don't step in front of them because they can hurt you, and they hurt you bad. So you want to, kind of watch your corners and make sure you get them. If you, use that technique where you can see them before they get to you. You might have to wait on them a little bit. But they're really easy to defeat. I mean, it only takes one shot from the hook shot. Don't let them do that, because that's painful. And you can't avoid it, but it's just really tough. Now, if you wait for them to turn around, they're very vulnerable from the rear, which is, true of most enemies anyways. Now, you want to make sure you check both front and back here, because, if I would have just went forward, I would have been toast. If you look right here, you can get another Skulltulla. That's number 48. Now this one, if he's right there, he's not, thank God. Usually there's one right there, and he's a giant pain in the ass. Something I'm going to mention that you probably missed earlier. If you drop down in here, you can collect a couple fairies, and I have a free bottle, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up and get another fairy. But there are plenty of fairies here. And they respawn every time you revisit, so if you happen to use, if you happen to run into them all like this and let them all heal you, they'll come back, so you can always get fairies here. Now, if you climb back up, that enemy's gonna respawn, but you should be able to just duck underneath them and go there. Now, this guy is a pain in the ass. So you want to get your sword out, and you want to kind of serpentine and avoid his little hammer attack. And then pretty much slash away And it takes usually 3 hits, but I did a jump attack, which did double damage, so he just went down in 2. But you want to take him down. Once you get the bow, you can use arrows, and that'll do the same thing. The hook shot, unfortunately, will only stun him. So you actually have to go up and stab him this one. As you can see, Sari is not there. There were a bunch of bad guys, so she probably went to go hide. Makes sense, right? And Sheik is back. Sheik is going to teach us a melody. Now this melody will allow us to teleport to that little... you can see the platform that's right there. And it'll teleport you exactly right there no matter where you are. I think there's a few places where you can't teleport, but... But this is the Minuet of Forest. Alright, so now that Sheik has taught us the melody, and Sheik is going to disappear, Sheik is going to disappear. I still want to know how to do that, because that's freaking cool. We're going to step on top of this little stump. Should be able to get up there. Come on. There we go. And we're going to aim right there with our hook shot. And now we can get inside the forest temple. I'm going to stop right here and continue on when we get to the forest temple.